Mr. Rudramurthy is with us. He's the research head at Vachana Investments. Warm welcome to you, Rudra, and thank you so much for taking the time out. And congratulations, your presence is again getting greeted with all-time high levels on the Nifty 25,100. That's the Shagun ka number that's coming in on the Nifty as well. How are you looking at this stellar move on the Nifty, and what is your projection on the Nifty now?
Yeah, thank you so much, Sakshi, for having me in the show. And last time when we spoke, I was very clear that yes, market is headed towards all-time high. And I even told it will be led by HDFC Bank, Reliance, and the large cap. And you are talking also about Infosys. Yes, that is really good. So I feel the comfort is still right now in large cap compared to mid and small cap. And one has to definitely be in space where you have valuation comfort right now. It is a liquidity driven rally. Definitely valuation is a concern for me. But however, there are spots where you still have value left and you have to be a very good stock picker to make money from here on. But however, till you get any trigger point where market shows that signs of reversal, I will not call any shorting whatsoever in this market. But however, valuation is definitely on a higher side and definitely it's a concern to me. And we have already seen close to 1,000-point rally where Nifty was at around 24,100, and from there we have seen a move towards 25,000 plus, and everyone were on the short side closer to 24,100 where there was a strong support, and from there market definitely made a pullback. Lot of short covering happened. FII started buying this market. So after all this, what I currently feel is yes, right now it is time to slowly keep booking profit, stay in large cap, avoid mid and small cap, definitely reduce leverage, and also the froth which is there today in SME IPO is all a signal to me that yes, I don't know when it will come, but I'm sure might be max within a period of 1 to 3 months from now on. I won't be surprised to see a good profit booking coming in market. So I'm staying bit cautious and I want to book profit on every rise in the market, and one has to definitely reduce leverage, and this is the time to be very stock specific in market. But I'm not advocating any short call. Wait for market to give any trigger and then to sell, but valuation is definitely a concern. This is a liquidity driven rally and let us enjoy on the long side till the liquidity driven rally continues.
Okay, got it. So that's the expectation as far as the markets go. We already have the first caller with us, Rudra, for you. From Mumbai, Kalpesh Patel is joining in. Kalpesh ji, namaskar, how are you?
Namaskar, ma'am. I am fine. I have a McDowell United Spirit at the rate 1440, and my target is 1,900. Because of the India UK trade, this rumor is coming within 1 or 2 months. This news will be final on deal. So I want to know the when I can मैं McDowell के साथ कब झूम सकता हूँ मेरे टारगेट के साथ.
Okay, that's an interesting question that you have. Kalpesh wants to know, he's already holding one future lot of United Spirits at 1440, and now he wants to know what can be the targets that he can expect here. He already has set higher targets for himself, upwards of 1900 or so, but what would you suggest right here?
Sakshi, I'm very clear. FMCG, IT can do definitely good from even here, and pharma also in general. So three sector, if you want to be on the long side, it will be FMCG, pharma, and for me it will be definitely IT. And among this, yes, United Spirit is one of those stocks where I'm really comfortable going on the long side. I want to keep a stop loss of around 1,390. Positionally, continue holding long on United Spirit with a closing basis stop loss of 1,390. And if this stock continues trading above 1,450, momentum will catch in and the stock can move higher. I am very bullish on United Spirit. Stock specific long position can definitely be taken. Risk reward is good to even buy at current market price. Keep a stop loss on closing basis at 1,390 and be long on United Spirits.
Okay, be long on United Spirits. That's the view that's coming in. And since you've been talking about the IT space, there's an interesting question that's come in from our viewers. So let me just put that also across to you, Rudra. There is this question on a lot of these mid-cap IT names that have been rallying off late. So the question is on Birla Soft, on TCS, on HCL Tech, all of these stocks which have also been hitting record highs in the recent past as well. Should one continue to hold on? Should one book profits, or can one add even more IT stocks to their portfolio right now?
Sakshi, I'm very clear. You have to separate the entire basket of IT sector into large and mid and small cap separately. And for me, if you want to buy something from large cap, I'm very clear. I will be long on Infosys. I'll be long on TCS. And if I have to pick another one, yes, it is HCL Technology. But if you want to move to mid and small cap, again, I will be very, very stock specific. In fact, even though there is valuation comfort in mid and small cap compared to large cap right now in IT as a sector in general, in mid and small cap, it is not easy to pick those right IT stocks. And Birla Soft is not one. I will definitely switch into stocks like, let us say, Tech Mahindra, or it can be Persistent System. So these are few stocks where still there is valuation comfort for me, and already you have seen good moves in these stocks. So if you want to stay with IT, be very stock specific, and I will be with the top 4 or 5 stocks being Infosys, TCS, Persistent, and HCL Technology, and even Tech Mahindra. These will be my top 5 stocks from IT.
Okay, got it. So I hope, Mr. Vijay Shankar, you've got the answer to your question. Some of the other stock picks have also been suggested to you by Rudra. So keep an eye out on those stocks and you can look at those for your portfolio. I think we have the next caller with us already. We do have Sandeep Thakur from Deoghar in Jharkhand. Sandeep ji, good afternoon. कैसे हैं आप?
गुड आफ्टरनून मैम।
पूछिए।
हेलो
जी, पूछिए।
180 के भाव पे 200 शेयर लिए हूँ मैं, क्या करें मैम? शॉर्ट टर्म के लिए टारगेट चाहिए।
शॉर्ट टर्म के लिए आपको टारगेट चाहिए। GTPL Hathway, that's the question on. The stock is hovering at around, I'll just bring up the stock also for all our viewers on the show, 169.7 odd levels. The stock is down by about 0.4%. Sandeep has bought this at 180 odd levels. So it's come off his buying price right now. He has a short term view over here. What would you suggest, Rudra?
Sakshi, very clear. He has bought, in fact, closer to the resistance level, which was at around 180. So right now, I will not advocate a sell here. Any rise to those entry price of around 190, definitely I would ask him to switch from GTPL. And I'm not seeing any trend on the upside. This is just a consolidation phase in the GTPL stock. In fact, if this stock has to gain momentum for short term, it has to cross at least 195. So my advice is very clear. Any rise from here to your entry price, kindly exit GTPL and switch to any other good stock.
Okay, so that's the view that's coming in. Yathi has written in to us. He wants to know your views on IEX. Now, this is an interesting one. A lot of viewers are already tracking this stock very closely, and this stock has suddenly shown a lot of momentum. Even in the F&O space today, the stock shot up above 7% odd or so. Right now at 204 levels. What would you suggest on IEX?
Sakshi, very, very clear. Last time even I was advocating IEX when we had our show, and that was a price at around 190. Let me tell you one great learning to each of our viewers here. Normally what happens whenever in F&O a stock goes to ban, the stock will come down in general, because you have to have the open interest in the stock come down. So IEX, what happened was the stock was at around 195. Stock went to F&O ban. 2 days, 3 days, you saw correction till 187, 188, and the buying again resumed from yesterday. And today, once the stock was out of ban, you are seeing this move towards 205, 206. For me, IEX has just started a move today. In fact, personally, let me make a disclosure. I have recommended this on the long side, way at a lower level. But for me, even at current market price, IEX is a buy. I'm giving a target of 235 to 240 on IEX. It's a stock available in futures. One can definitely go long even at current market price in future. Keep a stop loss of 195. Look at targets of 235, 240 to come on IEX. I'm not bullish, but very bullish on IEX.
Very, very, very bullish on IEX. So for all the viewers who've been tracking this stock, that's probably the best answer that we could have got on IEX from Rudra for all of you right there. I hope this gives a lot of clarity to all the traders and the investors, positional investors as well. Let's also take the next question now. This is from Samir Nikam. He says, good afternoon. I have Patel Engineering 200 shares at 65. Should I hold or can I buy more quantity also at the current levels? On Patel Engineering, what are the charts suggesting to you, Rudra?
Even a blind man seeing a chart can tell this is a stock to exit, and I will definitely advocate an exit in Patel Engineering. Better to buy a lottery ticket than having entry in Patel Engineering. A clear no, no, no to the stock.
Clear no to the stock right now. Exit suggestions right there. From Hyderabad, Rohit has now joined us on the phone line. Hi Rohit, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
My question is, I hold 200 shares of Poonawalla Corporation.
Okay.
At the average of 420 rupees. Okay.
Right.
So what is the view for short term? Right now,
Short-term view is what you need. Poonawalla Fincorp, 200 shares is what he holds at the rate of 420 rupees. How would you look at this one?
Sakshi, I will advocate a buy even at current market price for Poonawalla. Fundamentally a very strong stock. Have it in your portfolio. Will not disappoint you. 20 to 30% kind of an average return year on year you can expect on Poonawalla. Buy at current market price, and for trading purpose I will advocate a stop loss very close to 390 on a closing basis. Current price is around 404. Buy it with a stop loss of 390. Look at initial target of around 460, 65 to come on Poonawalla, and definitely a good stock, fundamentally strong one to have in portfolio.
Okay, got it. Well, hundreds of viewers are joining us live to watch this on our YouTube platform Business Today. Welcome to all of you who are joining afresh. We have Mr. Rudramurthy who's answering all your questions on daily calls. This is a show that really helps you out with custom-made advice from top market experts. So you do not need to run pillar to post, helter-skelter and rely on social media buzz on several stocks that are floating around. Come on the show where advisors from top brokerage firms and reputed market guests who've been tracking the markets for years and decades as well can actually give you the right suggestion on what should you be doing on the stocks in your portfolio, or which are the stocks that you should be staying away from as well, and get that right advice. The number is flashing on your screens. You can continue to send in all your questions right there. Yes, Rudra, you wanted to say something?
You missed one thing. Along with all that, we have the top host and the top person who is running this show also, called Sakshi.
Thank you so much, Rudra, for all your kind words and for all the inspiration that all of you provide to all of us right here. We have the next caller. Let's actually go across to Indore now. Lavish is now with us on the phone line. Hi, Lavish. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sakshi ma'am. Hello, how are you?
I'm very well. Thank you for asking.
Rudra, sir. Great fan of
Wonderful,
Rudra,
wonderful. You have the chance to speak to him directly. Ask away your question.
Yes, ma'am. I have 1,000 Arihant Capital at the rate of 79. Yesterday I bought this share and I want 1 year view.
1 year view on Arihant Capital at 79 odd levels, bought yesterday. How would you advise him, Rudra? You're a big fan right there, Lavish from Indore.
Yeah, thank you so much for the question, and hi to Ravish. For me, Arihant Capital is a stock which is consolidating right now, and what I will advocate is have a strict stop loss for this long entry at around 70 rupee. So with a closing basis stop loss of 70 rupees, yes, you can keep your long position and look at targets of around 100 to come on Arihant Capital, but definitely a stop loss at 70 on a closing basis has to be kept for the long position.
Okay, got it. Well, there are many fans of yours who are joining us live now, Rudra. Chetan Kumar says, I'm a huge follower of Rudra, sir. I want his suggestion on L&T Finance for the short term. How would you look at this stock, L&T Finance?
We'll take more questions in quick time, Sakshi. Clear answer, buy, buy, buy.
Buy right now, Chetan. That's the advice for you at this point in time. You've asked on the right stock. Kavya says, could you please ask Rudra sir his top picks from pharma sector? Where can we go long at the current levels? Your choice is right there, Rudra.
Yeah, two stocks I will say on the long side for pharma. That will be Dr. Reddy and then Biocon.
Okay, got it. We have one more question. Says, I am Amir. I just love this one-on-one stock suggestion on Business Today television. Thank you so much for making this show available to us. I want to ask about Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. I have bought 500 shares at the rate of 43. Thanks a lot for writing in that to us, Amir. I'm glad that this show is able to help you out. We'll definitely get you your view. This one is on Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. What would your suggestion be, Rudra?
Sakshi, sorry, the clear answer is no, no, no.
Okay, no right now. That's the suggestion that's coming in on Ujjivan. Please look elsewhere for good stocks at the current levels. Indrajit Rathod says, please ask on Adani Enterprises. What is the view right here? What would your suggestion be, Rudra? We've actually seen some fundraise news that's been coming in from the group on various levels. How would you look at Adani Enterprises at 3043?
Sakshi, crystal clear. I will be a buyer at current market price on Adani Enterprise. Yes, the QIP should come anytime, and Hindenburg report will hide all their reports very soon. And I feel Adani Enterprises and Adani Ports, even from current level, is a good buy. But if you are a very short-term trader, keep in mind the volatility which is always there in Adani group of stocks. And if I have to buy an Adani group of stock, I will be buying only Adani Enterprise and Adani Port, nothing else. And I will buy lower than normal quantity to keep in mind the volatility which is always there in the stock. So keep a stop loss for Adani Enterprises at around 3,000 on a closing basis. Buy at current market price. QIP should come anytime soon. Post QIP, I see this stock rallying towards the 3,300, 3,500. So risk reward at current market price is very good for buying Adani Enterprises and Adani Port. But keep in mind the volatility. So have lower than the normal quantity what you trade in the stock.
Okay, got it. Next caller, we have Gaurav from Agra joining right in. Gaurav ji, good afternoon. How are you? Gaurav, can you hear us?
जी जी
कैसे हैं गौरव जी? पूछिए। नमस्ते, मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ। आज का क्या सवाल है आपका?
मेरा सवाल ये है, मेरे पास BEL के 5,000 शेयर हैं 322 की खरीद से।
ठीक है।
और दूसरा सवाल ये है कि जम्मू एंड कश्मीर बैंक या फिर गेल, दोनों में से कौन सा लेना ठीक होगा?
गेल या जम्मू एंड कश्मीर बैंक, इसमें तो मुझे भी पता है कि रुद्र सर कौन से स्टॉक को पिक करने वाले हैं, क्योंकि इनमें से एक स्टॉक उन्होंने हमारे राखी स्पेशल शो में भी सजेस्ट किया था सभी व्यूअर्स के लिए। रुद्रा, द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज ऑन BEL, दैट्स भारत इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स। द व्यूअर गौरव इज होल्डिंग at the rate of 322. Now what should he do here? He's holding at the higher levels. One is that. And the second question is between J&K Bank or Gail, which one is the stock that you would suggest?
Sakshi, Gaurav is so clear in one call. He has asked 3 stocks, but still let us answer him. So number one, definitely I will buy Gail between Gail and Jammu and Kashmir Bank. Jammu and Kashmir Bank is an avoid. If you want to buy any banking stock, please go ahead and buy HDFC Bank at current level, or even for that matter ICICI Bank. Why do you have to go and buy Jammu and Kashmir Bank? And when it comes to BEL, I will definitely say valuation is a concern for me. BEL was at around 140, 150 when I was recommending it, and now it has doubled from there. I will avoid BEL for valuation concern. No doubt it's a great company, and I still see if you have a 5-year kind of a horizon, then you can buy at current market price, or else valuation is definitely a concern. So BEL is an avoid unless you have 5 years kind of a time frame. And for me, Gail is a definite buy, and at current market price also valuation comfort is there in Gail. So I will advocate him to buy Gail, exit BEL, and avoid Jammu and Kashmir Bank.
Okay, I hope Gaurav this has answered all the 3 questions of yours. You've got a lucky one. Actually, Rudra sir has answered all 3 questions of yours on this show. Let's go across to our next caller. Mohammed Shahab is with us on the phone line. कैसे हैं आप? पूछिए।
मैं बढ़िया हूँ, थैंक्स। आप कैसे हैं?
मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ। क्या सवाल है आपका?
So I have a question like, is it okay to invest in Wipro and INF Fine for short term and long term, especially that Wipro?
Okay.
Because
Is
I
it
could see that Wipro is from past 1 year, it is not it's not the stock market is not up to the mark, right?
right? So Wipro has not
Apart
been
from any
performing
other
since
IT
since last 1 year. The question is, can one hold on or can one buy Wipro at the current levels for both long and short term?
Sakshi, for short term, yes, 530 has been a resistance which it has crossed today. So for small short term kind of a move, you can expect levels closer to 560 to 575 to come on Wipro. But however, for medium to longer time frame, I would advocate Tech Mahindra over Wipro. But yes, for very short term, keeping a strict stop loss of around 525, buy Wipro at current market price, assuming that breakout above 530 to stay. And yes, the stock can move towards 560, 575. Medium to long term, I will prefer Tech Mahindra over Wipro.
Okay, got it. Last question we will be taking with you, Rudra, and that's from Namita Arora. She says, hello Sakshi, hope you're doing well. Always look forward to your show. I am stuck in many stocks, but for now, could you please help me and make my life easy by giving me a suggestion on two stocks, Nalco and IRB Infra. रुद्र जी यहाँ क्या सजेस्ट करेंगे? Nalco and IRB Infra. That's what Namita wants your help with.
See, one very simple suggestion to my sister Namita there will be, whenever you are praying for your stock to go up and you are stuck, and when you have hope, the best thing to do is exit the stock. And for me, when you have so many underperformers, don't have in your portfolio, rather exit and go for stocks which we have recommended a lot here with strict stop losses. Trading is not about making money from every stock. Trading is about making money overall. So I don't want to make money against every stock. I don't want to fight the market nor my wife. They are always right. You have to adjust with them, not fight with them. So for me, a word on Nalco, yes. At current market price, I don't suggest an exit. Keep a strict stop loss of around 175, and any rise towards levels closer to 200, 210 exit Nalco. In fact, I was last time recommending Vedanta, which was at around
Yes.
430, 435. Already you have seen a move towards 465. So if you want to stay in metal, go for Vedanta rather than National Aluminium. And a word on IRB Infra, again, this stock, after a long consolidation, it is just trading at around that 65, 66 zone. Any move towards that 70 rupees, I will exit and switch to some performing stocks. And we have named a lot of them, whether it is IEX, look at Adani Enterprises, look at Indus Tower, look at Manappuram, look at PVR, look at L&T Finance and Adani Port, Gail, Punjab National Bank, Biocon, Dr. Reddy. So when we have so many great names, why do we go with stocks which are not performing?
Okay, so there you have it, a list of 10, 12 stocks for you to track and continue to look at as potential investment ideas for your own portfolio. And Rudraji has given two best advices in one answer. One, for having a great trading strategy in your portfolio and the best way to have a winning portfolio. And secondly, how to have a great married life. Also, as a suggestion that Rudraji has given in. Thank you so much, Rudra, for being with us on this very special edition, and again connecting with all our viewers and with your fans as well, helping them out in their day-to-day strategies as far as their stock market investments are concerned. Thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
All